and welcome to the fifth edition of the Radio Festival. I am extremely grateful to each one of you for joining in to celebrate and mark this very important day, which is the World Radio Day, with us. Uh,
Was really a wonderful experience, and in essence it was a learning for me as well, because the creativity in which each of the fellows actually took forward their programs, the different formats of storytelling that they used, the kind of stories that they actually mentioned were all very interesting. And with that, I think I would like to introduce my first fellow, which is Mukesh, who picked SDG 16 and also kind of looked at SDG 10, which is reduced inequalities, where Mukesh actually chose a very, very interesting format where he used the radio station as a protagonist. And it was a story within a story of how the imaginary community radio station became the main actor and used community members and looked at addressing the whole the community of street vendors. Over to you, Mukesh.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. And I wish all radio family happy Radio Day. It's like a radio festival is a title, but it's a feeling to be a radio festival. And it would be great if it is in a live event with a lunch and a meeting. Anyway, and thank you so much. And being a community radio person and getting into the SDG fellowship is a big thing. When I got a mail, I called Chitur ma'am, like, since I used to get some advice from her. So she was like taking tuition, like how you want to apply for this fellowship. You should be very serious. There will be a lot of competition. So with the help of toolkit, I've been researching what kind of SDG we can choose. What are the issues we got in this 2021? So from that, we have chosen the stories of street vendors about the scheme PM Swanidhi, how state vendors are applying, and how the urban people getting the loan and rural people not getting the loan. What are the issues they face? So SDG 16, SDG 10, SDG 4, SDG 8. So various of SDGs been connected with this issue. So with the help of Pinky ma'am, Rukmini ma'am, I took this story not like a document drama, but interestingly like in a film story. This particular series of 8 episodes will be happening inside the studio of community radio. So there will be a station head, there will be a RJ, there will be a community people interaction, there will be appointment and government staffs interview. So things are like that, and it was very much interesting. Apart from this daily basis shows, projects, for me as an individual, it was a great experience to explore something which is SDG is not just logos. SDGs are not just a title. It has a soulful thing to be to achieve. So I'm very happy to be part of UNESCO, CEMCA, the Radio Festival, Smart NGO, and I'm being a successful fellowship from Tamil Nadu, also like South India. Looking forward for the second edition submission. And thank you so much for mentoring me and giving me enlightenment and new knowledge. And thank you so much.
I just thank you, Mukesh. I just have to add that, most of you have had access to the toolkit. And if you look at the toolkit, the way it is structured, it has activities to be undertaken. It suggests government schemes. It talks about the kind of radio programs that you can do. And Mukesh, in his programming, very successfully weaved a lot of activities that we had suggested in a very, very, very nice way, where he also incorporated feedback. He also conducted survey, and he also spoke to the government officials, despite having all the challenges during that second wave, especially meeting with the officers, going physically to the to the offices, and that was commendable. Rukmini, do you want to go with your next fellow, and then I come back to Shubhashri?